It is going home day. I prepping the car. I warmed it up, and I did clean the lenses on the headlights. They were frosted, and if you don't do that, your headlights get diffused. Time change yesterday. It's Halloween. Today's November 1st. Should be great. I'm going to run the GoPro this morning over the snowy range, and I'll post that in a second video. Goodbye, Wyoming. Been here 2.5 weeks. Get on down the road. Let me get this thing disconnected and we'll get mobile. The mobile connector is packed. Extension cord, I'm ready to roll here. I've mounted a GoPro on top for videoing the snowy range. Lights coming up. Moon's still out, but it's okay. Let's go. And yes, this is a lanyard. Goes in the window so that if that thing comes off, I don't lose it. Yeah, it's 28 degrees. Wyoming's not going to let me leave without another freeze here. The Model Y is ready to go. We've got all of the tires and things in the back safely stowed and tied down. I've got the car pre-warmed. I've got the GoPro ready to roll. We're heading up through the snowy range this morning. 243 miles of range. Let's navigate. We will go to Laramie. I am heading up the snowy range road now. I think it's Highway 130. And it should be beautiful. It's cold, it's 29, but road's good. Should be nice and dry except near the top. Sun's coming up now where it's pretty light. Got to be on a vigil though to watch for animals. Moose, elk, you name it. Getting up on the top here now. A lot of perma snow. I'll probably be around all year. It's 19 degrees still. Going higher. Yeah, this is probably one of the best shots of the whole trip going over the snowy range. It's quite the view. Should be all on the GoPro. And that's probably the second best shot here. We're coming down the east side of the snowy range. We've dropped 1,500 feet here. Hey, you don't see that every day, a chopper on a trailer. Here at the Supercharger at the Fairfield Inn. Get charged up and down the road this morning. It looks like the two A and B cabinets here in Laramie are toast. Apparently the common charger is probably dorked up and won't charge in either 2A or 2B. Had to move over to 1B, which is good. Getting some charge here. Have a high state of charge. I've got to now do my route. So let me get that going. And I've set it up to go to Gothenburg because Gothenburg we're going to go due south to Hays, Kansas on 2-lane. It says 10 minutes. I better get to it. Got to do some business inside of the Fairfield here and we'll be underway. We are out of here. 206 miles of range, 152 miles to go to Sidney, Nebraska. Let's move on down the road. Got to stop and get my Scottish breakfast, however, on the way. I am now eastbound of Laramie on Interstate 80. Very nice road. Heading towards Sidney for our next Supercharger stop. About 130 miles. All right, so this is a sound check. The road is pretty flat, and these are the new tires. I'd say it's pretty quiet. Doing 77 here. Well, you don't see this every day. Yet another helicopter on a flatbed. This looks like a twin rotor CH-53 maybe. Let's see if I can get by it here. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if it's military or surplus. Leaving Wyoming and entering Nebraska. You're on Interstate 80 in Nebraska. Nice day. Sydney, 58 miles, supercharge. We're getting there now. 16 miles, 17 minutes. Sydney is the home of Glados.
Now take exit 59 on the right.
The Navicomputer says we're ready to go. 11% upon arrival, 225 and 152 miles to drive. Let's go. This is right in the same parking lot as the Sydney Supercharger. It's a Best Western. Stayed here several times. It's a pretty nice place. We're on the highway now, headed east. Here in Ogallala, thought I would stop and grab something to eat because there's nothing to eat in Gothenburg. This way I can get a little bit faster down the road. Just stopped in Ogallala. Really, I wanted to get something to eat, so I stopped at McDonald's. Charged for about 8 minutes, however long it took for me to get there, eat my hamburger, use the restroom, and then I was out of there. And now I'm on the way to Gothenburg. I've arrived here in Gothenburg, Nebraska. We're charging up. Our next stop is Hayes. As you can see here, Hayes is downstate in Kansas. So we're going to leave here, go down 80, and then take 183 due south all the way to Hayes. And then tonight I'll be staying here in Salina. Getting close now to turning off, heading south on 183. Just under 9 miles. Just turned south on 183 off of Interstate 80. It's like a nice 2-lane road. Looks like everybody's growing something out here. Looks like the corn has been harvested. Wonder where it all went. Probably some big giant bin somewhere. So that is a phased AM array for an AM broadcast transmitter. This is lower central Nebraska. It's real hilly, kind of odd. And we've got, I don't know, a number of miles before we get into Kansas here. Still Highway 183. Yes, and even more corn here. It's crazy. Corn, corn, corn. Well, there's corn that hasn't been cut. Everything else seems to have been cut here. Now in this clump of grass or this clump of trees, there's an old farmhouse someplace. Right there. This is the town of Alma. Little farming community, little hotel. Dairy barn, just a normal little town. Alma, like the town Trenton we went through coming north. It's a lake, and the road here goes right over the lake. All right, welcome to Kansas, Dorothy. There's an old original house for you. Some kind of factory maybe to move grain. This is some of the downtown buildings here. Looks like maybe the courthouse or county over there. Cool, the old theater. Looks like maybe an old church. Yeah, sure enough. How about that? There's an old gas station. How many million gallons of gas did that turn out? Well, I guess it's grain or oil or both. This is the town of Stockton, Kansas. Another little farming community, I would guess. A lot of grain handling stuff up here. Yeah, here's some of the original houses. See the stop sign up here. Yeah. Some of the old buildings. Oh, looks like we need to stop. And the car decided to do that. Yeah, look at that. Pretty old. I don't see a date on it. It's a big giant grain elevator with a bunch of grain laying on the ground. I don't get that. Some more storage stuff here. Shadows are long, sun setting. 31 miles to the Supercharger. Supposed to arrive with 9%. Got 65 in the tank. So this is interesting. Sun's going down, and you see this layer of gook in the sky. It's brown. And on the video, it's really brown. Pollution, dust, don't know, but it's nasty. Well, as you remember, when I left this morning on the snowy range, it was dark and it turned light, and now it just turned dark again. So I'll have been driving sun up to sundown, and I've got another several hours here before I get to my hotel in Salina. Well, I made it here in Hays, Kansas. About a half a mile from the Supercharger. We'll get it charged up and down the road. Getting charged up here now. And the sun's setting. Got a ways to go. I am in Hays, Kansas. I arrived with 31 miles. So here I am in Hays, Kansas, and who do we run into? Kyle Connor himself.
Wow.
And of course, Alyssa and the puppies.
Yep.
How about that?
So this worked out perfectly because on our trip, I'm driving the BMW i3, her car. She is sitting on autopilot in the lap of luxury. But I ran out of battery in the i3 pretty much. You know, has a little range extender. Couldn't keep up with the high speeds here in Kansas. So I have it charging on the Electrify America station there. We're juicing up the Tesla. And Dave's car looks great on these new Martians. Really love it.
Good deal. Well, it's great. I know you guys are relocating to Colorado.
That's right.
And I know you both have a wonderful time in Colorado. I think you both fell in love with it during Pikes Peak.
Right, for sure.
Yeah. So will you guys have a safe trip, and let me know how it goes.
Thank you, Dave. Thanks to all of Dave's followers. And hopefully we'll see you soon.
Excellent. Good deal. Thanks. appreciate you watching today. It's been a long day. Let me tell you, you should have driven it. Well, anyway, I am just about at the Supercharger and hotel. I'm going to get a good night's sleep, see if I can get this video up. So thank you very much for watching. And if you'd like to buy yourself a Tesla, the referral link shown right here at the bottom of the screen is absolutely free to get you 1,000 miles of free supercharging when you order your Tesla from the Tesla link shown here below. Look for me tomorrow. I'll be up bright and early. I've got a little over 800 miles to go, and it'll be dark when I get up and get going. So I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. I'll look for you again.